Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to do a little what I eat in a day as a teacher and a mom, and what my 16-month-old eats in a day as well as a toddler, I guess I'm supposed to say toddler, who goes to daycare and then also is still breastfeeding. So I'm going to share all of what we eat in a day. Now today is actually the night before I'm going to share the what I eat in a day, but part of being successful as a caregiver and having a good easy morning, in my experience, has been meal prepping the lunches the night before. So I need to make my baby's lunch right now and his snacks as well. And then I will just double check what I need prepared for myself. I don't think I need much prepared for myself because I think I'm honestly gonna just bring one of those little salad kits, which I'll share probably during lunch tomorrow. But I'm definitely going to be sharing a realistic what I eat in a day. You know, I'm not going to be showing you the hopes and dreams that I have had, but rather the what we generally do. And I don't even have a plan for dinner tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna figure it out. That's usually what happens, is I actually haven't meal planned, but usually I pull it together. So you will get to find out with me what we're gonna have for dinner tomorrow and what we're gonna have for breakfast and all the things. But right now, let's get my baby's lunch together and his snack together, and I'll kind of talk you through what I'm making him. So let's get started with that. Okay, so welcome to my kitchen spread. We got everything out and ready to go. And this is all, just to be clear, for my baby. His name's Hugo, by the way. So Hugo has 2 bottles still at daycare. I know he should not be on bottles anymore. We're trying to kind of switch it off, but it's tricky when he's still breastfeeding. But anyways, he has 2 bottles around at daycare, one around 9:30 and one around 2:30. And they are partially my breast milk and then partially whole milk. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna pack up those bottles because that's pretty easy to do. So I just take, he only has 4 ounces. He's had 4 ounces since the get-go. That was just what our lactation consultant, or my lactation consultant, told us to do, and that has worked well for us. So I'm just gonna take my freshly pumped milk from the day, and I am going to disperse it as evenly as my eye decides it can amongst the 2 bottles. And it's usually around, I usually have around 4 ounces that I pump. So since he has 8 ounces total, he gets about 4 ounces each of breast milk and then 4 ounces each of cow milk. So that's really what I've been doing since he was about a year old. I had, before that, had a decent stash in the freezer. I don't know exactly, I should remember, but I can't. You know what, it was definitely just when I went back to school. So in September, my milk, I didn't have as much milk, and I just kind of had to start supplementing with my freezer stash more. And then my freezer stash kind of went down, and he no longer needs to be fully breastfed or anything of that sort. It's just kind of an extra boost for him now. So yeah, that's why I kind of transitioned to half and half, and he takes it great, and he honestly has never really balked at it at all. He just loves his bottles. So that's that. So I'm just gonna put the tops on, put this on, and then I'm gonna put these in the fridge for tomorrow for me to grab and put in his lunchbox. Okay, so now that I've taken care of the bottles, I'm going to make some of his lunch and his snack. Now for his snack, I honestly keep it pretty simple. What I pack is a granola bar, one of these teething crackers. There we go. Teething crackers. So between these two, and then I also add fruit. So that's what I'll do right now, is I'll just chop up the fruit that I'm gonna give him. And I was going to do some mango and cherries. So I'm just gonna chop the side of the mango, and then I just kind of go diagonal. And he absolutely loves fruit. I feel like that's not something that I understood a lot about when I was pregnant and before kids, but babies and toddlers love fruit, like probably even above that. But man, he could have fruit all day, every day, which is good for him, but he does need other things. So I'm gonna cut this up and I'm gonna give him some of this in his snack, and then I'll give him some of the other pieces of the mango in his lunch. So I'll just kind of plop it out. And these are just a little bit too long right now, so I'm gonna just chop them up a little bit smaller. He'd probably be fine, but I just like to be kind of extra safe, especially when he's doing it at daycare. I know daycare takes care of him and watches him closely, but just to be extra careful. Okay, so next up, now that I'm done with the mango, I'm going to chop up some cherries a little bit just to put a little extra fruit, not much, into his snack container as well. And the big things with cherries is I'm just cutting it around and I'm removing the pit, because obviously the pit would be a choking hazard. For me, my favorite baby and toddler feeding resources would be Solid Starts. For sure, they are amazing. And then I also really like Yummy Toddler Food. Solid Starts is really good for like baby-led weaning and like the beginning days. Their app is amazing. And then for like going on, I really, really super like a Yummy Toddler Food for recipes. I promise I am gonna share some stuff that I eat too, if you're here for the teacher content and what I eat in a day, but I feel like it's fun to see a little bit of both. So I just kind of chop these into small quarters, and then I'll chop them in half after that. And that works pretty well, pretty simple. Again, just, you know, making them smaller so it's not any choking hazard, and it's good to go. He has loved eating since he, like, I don't know, 3 days after he started solids. So I really, really have been happy with doing baby-led weaning. I think you totally should just do what you're comfortable as a parent. Like, I know some people are really nervous about the process of baby-led weaning, and I understand that. So just do what you're comfortable with. But I really enjoyed doing baby-led weaning, and he's a really great eater now. So now his snack is done. So again, his snack is fruit, this granola bar with like fruit in it, organic bananas, strawberries, and sunflower butter, and then these teething rusks. I normally, if he was home, I would put peanut butter on them, but I'm not going to put peanut butter on them now because it's just another tricky thing to store, and it would be like, it could possibly get a little soggy, which I don't want that to happen either. So there you go. He is getting some teeth in, so these are super helpful with that. Okay, next for lunch, we are gonna do, I always usually do a fruit, a veggie, a little sandwich, and a little protein. Sometimes I don't do one of the 4 in there too, but that is like the norm. So what I'm gonna do is I have some extra chicken from a few days ago that I made. So I actually already chopped up most of it. Sorry, not most of it, but I chopped up some of it for me ahead of time. So I'm gonna take that out, and then I am gonna take out a little bit more because I think he could use a little bit more than that. And then I'm just gonna chop it up small. And after I chop it up, I'm gonna make like my own little ranch because it is a little spicy. I put some cayenne pepper on the chicken because I wanted the cayenne pepper and it's tasty, but it does get a little spicy for him and he does not always love the spice. So I'm going to just kind of add some of that in there to help with that spice that he doesn't necessarily love. So we've got the chicken all chopped up. We got the chicken, and then I'm going to chop up a little avocado and just gonna half this, and then I'm going to take it apart. I'm gonna plop the avocado in this bowl, and then I am going to take some of this Greek yogurt and I'm gonna pop some of that in there. Okay, so we've got some fruit and we've got some chicken and we have like a little sauce to go on top to kind of keep him into it. So now I'm going to do a little sandwich. And honestly, like this might be enough. We might not do, I was gonna do cucumbers, but like I don't even know if there's gonna be room for anything else after that. So what I do for a sandwich is I take just one piece of Dave Killer's bread and I roll it and I just kind of flatten it with a glass. And I just try and make it as thin as I can. All right, so once I have a pretty thin piece of bread, what I do is I take some peanut butter and I'm just gonna spread like a thin layer on it. Nothing crazy, but just enough to get the peanut butter flavor in there, give him a little bit of protein, you know, all that stuff, and just spread it on. Once I've done that, instead of using actual like jam or jelly, I just chop up a berry or two for his, like to add in as like a PB&J sandwich. So I'm just gonna chop up one of these strawberries really small. All right, so now once I've chopped that up nice and small, basically I just sprinkle it on the bread and then I'm gonna roll it up like a sushi roll and then I'm gonna cut it into smaller pieces. He really likes eating it this way and it makes it a little bit more fun for him. Okay, so that concludes my baby's lunch and snacks and bottles for daycare. And like I said, this is like so beneficial for me to do the night before, because if I don't, then I'm busting my butt in the morning. And if he wakes up a little earlier, then I am like in deep problems, because it's hard enough to do breakfast, but to like try and do lunch with him in my hands too is just a lot. So anyways, now let's chat about me. So for lunch for me, I am not prepping much for tomorrow. Now I don't do this normally, but like once a week I do a Olivia Organics balsamic vinaigrette spring kit. And I saved it for Thursday, I guess. Usually I either do this or leftovers, and I didn't have any leftovers for tomorrow, so hence this. So I'm gonna pack this in my lunchbox. I usually pack my lunchbox the night before too. I'm also going to include an apple and an orange. I also have grapes in there. And then I do a Nugo dark chocolate coconut bar. These are delicious, I love these. It's a protein bar. And then a peanut butter monster trail mix. And then for drinks, I have my Stanley cup of water, and then I have a Body Armor Light. You know, if you are a breastfeeding mom, you know why we have the Body Armor. It just helps keep you hydrated. And then I have a Bubbly Bounce it's one of those caffeinated sparkling waters, 35 milligrams, but just makes me feel like I'm getting something extra. So those are all gonna go in there. One thing I am going to do right now though is I'm going to chop up a little chicken for my salad and for my husband's salad. And then I will put his stuff in his lunchbox too. So that's what we're gonna do right now. No. All right, everyone. So that was a whole view of what my baby is having for lunch, snack, and bottles tomorrow, and then what I packed myself for lunch tomorrow. Again, I just really find it so super helpful to pack what I'm having to eat the night before and what my baby's having to eat the night before, because it just saves me so much on time. But I've said that a million times now. So anyways, I will pick you all back up again tomorrow morning, and I will share what we're having for breakfast, and then I'll bring you along throughout the day a little bit too. So I hope that you enjoyed this in-depth view of what we're having for lunch and what my baby has for lunch. I can't promise that the rest of this will be as in-depth. It's a lot easier to film those things when I do not have baby in hand, but who knows what breakfast and dinner we'll have in store. So stay tuned, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. If you can hear the sound machine in the background, that's because my baby's still sleeping and he can be a light sleeper. So anyways, it's Thursday morning, and I need to get his lunchbox, Hugo's lunchbox, ready for the day. I packed everything, I just need to put it in there, and then I prepared everything last night and I need to pack it. And then I need to get my lunchbox, and I need to put my pump parts for the day so I can pump once I'm at school. And then I need to make our breakfast. So for breakfast, generally, Hugo will have either oatmeal or yogurt. Today I'm gonna do some yogurt, and what I'll use is just some regular Greek yogurt that's unflavored. And then I'll add some peanut butter and some applesauce as sweeteners and flavors in his yogurt. And then I'll usually add some fruit for him so he can enjoy that. And then sometimes I'll add some toast or bread if he still seems hungry. But I think I'll stick with just the yogurt and the fruit today, and we'll see if he needs more. For me, I usually have yogurt, and sometimes I'll have something else. So I'm gonna do a yogurt, and I'm gonna do a muffin today because I have leftover muffins from when I hosted a baby shower this last weekend for my best friend. And yeah, we have the muffins, I'm gonna eat it. So that's what I'm gonna work on right now. Let's get breakfast and lunches, because lunchbox is ready.
Last night you caught my eye, so fly, oh my, I've been thinking about you all night, I can't get you off my mind. I'm out on deep water, it's too late, I've crossed the border, I'm bitten hard by Cupid, babe. Hurry, I need to be saved. Hurry with all the cliches. Sunny days, you and me, we'll keep out of the rain. Try me on any direction, I'll follow you. Don't wanna wait another day and miss out on your sweet selection. Tell Cupid stay, ask him to stay, and I will clear the way. Last night was magical, what a rush, yet casual. From the first look I knew we could be one love-based symphony. You are in such a good shape, I know I'm out on a limb now, babe, but I'm bitten hard by Cupid, yeah. Hurry, I need to be saved. Go easy on me, babe. Sunny days, you and me, we'll keep out of the rain. Try me on any direction, I'll follow you. Don't wanna wait another day and miss out on your sweet selection. Tell Cupid stay, ask him to stay, and I will clear the way.
All right, hey everyone. So we are eating our breakfast. It looks like he is not that hungry this morning, which makes somewhat sense because, oh really? He happened to take. Well, thank you. Do you want me to take it? Your turn. So he didn't sleep great last night, and he woke up around 11, midnight, and then like 5. And I know this is like not something I should do, but it's just easy for me to like nurse him to calm him back down. So once upon a time that was not my habit, but we have gotten to teething big time, and I have kind of gone down a rabbit hole of like really just wanting sleep, and that's the best way for me to get him back to sleep. I'm gonna work on it during February break, but anyways, so he had milk 3 times over the night. So I didn't give him milk this morning because of that. Normally, if he like slept through the night or only woke up once, I would give him some breast milk in the morning. But again, since he had so much last night, I just didn't think that was necessary, and I wanted him to eat breakfast. So right now he's like not really, normally he eats this himself, but he's just not really having it. So we'll see what he eats this morning. If he doesn't eat everything, that's totally fine. So he's just gonna have at this, and I'm gonna eat my yogurt and my muffin and have my water, and he's very jealous of my food. He has serious food FOMO. So we're gonna eat, and I will pick you up again when I eat next to kind of share about it. Everyone, so this morning I got a coffee on my way to school. I got a cold brew with just some, brown butter toffee syrup. Very good. Needed it because I was exhausted. And then I just had a snack, which was my protein bar, and I'm about to eat this during planning, and I'm going to finish my body armor. So I'm gonna go meet with my team, but that is what we have had so far. So it's been a good morning so far. We worked on writing summaries using cross-text synthesis, and we basically read 2 texts on frogs, and the common main idea was how frogs and toads survived the winter, and then they just took supporting details and put it into a summary. So that's that. I am going to go meet with my team. We're gonna chat, plan, do all the things, and then I'll have lunch at 12 o'clock, and I'll fill you in on what I'm having for lunch then. There we go. All right, everyone, so now I am in the conference room because I come in here so I can pump with privacy, knowing that no one's gonna like burst into my classroom. And I'm going to pump, and while I pump, I'm going to eat. For lunch today, I have an Olivia's organic balsamic vinaigrette spring mix, some chicken to put in it to make it a little bit more filling, and an apple. And then I start to drink my bubbly caffeinated sparkling water, and I will finish it like as the day goes on. And I also have my Stanley cup full of water too. So cheers, everyone. I will see you later. Hey everyone, I am about to pump, so while I pump, I'm going to have a little trail mix and some grapes, and it'll be great. So So that's the game plan, and then I'm going to meet with my team. I will talk to you all later. You want something else? Okay, I'll see. All right, everyone. So we are home. I had a good day. The day was pretty full, but it was good. I told you about reading already. Then after reading, we had specials and then go time. They did some like catch up work, and I was meeting with some students to get them caught up specifically on work. And then in science, we were working on our climate mystery science lesson. Yeah, that's water. Yummy. And then after we did that, and they had lunch and recess and quiet time, we did a math lesson on just noticing patterns in multiplication and emphasizing that like your zeros facts, you get 0, your ones, you get the other factor, and so on. And then in writing, they just had time to write in their informational books. So good day. And then you saw me, I had my snack for the end of the day. And now this guy's having his snack. So he normally has a snack once he gets back from daycare. His snack is usually fruit of some sort. And then like a granola bar. So he has a organic, it's okay, it's all gone. Organic Sunny Days strawberry bar. And then he has bananas right here. Hack with bananas is I always just crack it in half, and then that seems to work well. Sometimes I'll put my finger down through the middle here to put it in spheres, but lately he hasn't liked it in spheres, so I've just been giving it to him like this. And I think I'm gonna give him, I think I'm gonna give him some Cheerios too, so let me get those. Cute. So while he has this snack, I'm gonna just get out the pizza dough for dinner and put some chicken in the crock pot. So, cause it's frozen, so I'm gonna just cook that up so I'll be able to shred it soon after. So that's the game plan for me. All right, so literally all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the frozen chicken out, put it in the Instant Pot, and then put a cup of water in there. And I put the chicken on top of this like trivet thing. And then I just put this on high for 10 to 12 minutes. I'll probably go with 12 just to be safe. And then after that's done, then I'm gonna take it out and shred it. So that'll be that step. And then I also took out some pizza dough so it can warm up, because I find it's easier to stretch it and so on once it's warmed up. We're gonna try and make some like pizza rolls. I'm optimistic that they'll be yummy. I might like not make pizza rolls and just go with pizza if I'm feeling like not as fancy. We will see. All right, let's get this chicken in the pot. Okay, so just to be perfectly transparent, it is now like 5:20 something and we haven't gotten anything ready, and Hugo normally goes to bed around like 6:30-ish, between 6:30 and 7. So, and we usually have dinner closer to like 5:40. So I'm not gonna make the like roll-up piece because that is just like too fancy. and it's going to take too long. Right, Hugh? Yeah, that's the Instant Pot. So we are just gonna do a good old classic pizza. And what I'm thinking is right now that chicken is pressure cooking. Yes, it is. Yeah, I know. And, oh, he likes the pizza dough. While the chicken pressure cooks, I am going to kind of like flatten this out, and I'm going to get the other ingredients out as well. If we are being completely honest, I probably will give him some Puffs or Cheerios or something, because it is just, yeah, you want these. You want these, right? These are our favorite Puffs. Serenity Kids grain-free Puffs. We've also done Happy Baby. And I'm gonna just give it to him on the floor. The floor's clean, I promise. Okay, bud, I'm gonna put you down. Because the reason why I'm doing this is because my husband is at basketball practice, so I am doing this all on my own. And it is hard getting dinner ready with a little one. So we just kind of make it work, and the way we make it work is usually with snacks. You could either do snacks or like, honestly, like screen time. And I really prefer not to do screen time. Like I really, really, really prefer not to do that. So, but like to each your own, like if that's your way of getting it done, like I totally get it. I understand. And you go, girl, you go guy, however you do it. So anyways, while he just has like an overabundance of snacks, hopefully not too many, but we will see, I am going to get dinner ready. And I will kind of like hold him sometimes while I'm doing it too, and that usually helps also hold it over for a little bit. So I am going to make, I don't think I said this yet, but we're making like a pesto chicken pizza with some mozzarella and just regular red sauce. So I'm gonna flatten this out right now. I feel like I should say, disclaimer, I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like I've ended up to be a decent cook, but I just have no idea what I'm doing. I just usually follow the recipe, and that usually gets me there. But like right now, you can see my pizza dough has some holes in it, and it is what it is. So we are going to fix that and just keep going. Now my guy is finding some toys to play with, which we love that. Yeah, tico, 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 tico.
You feel like summer days to me, warm, tender, sunny rays. I hope that we are meant to be. You say nothing at all when we meet, yet somehow I know your history. Oh, come what may, I'm ready. Picture frames, lavender and pain, they all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. guess everyone's got their own sound. I never cared much about fitting in, what's right or a sin. But as you stand before me, I give in. Picture frames, lavender and pain, they all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Picture frames, lavender and pain, they all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Just tell me I belong. That I'm the lucky one. I'm your chosen one.
All right, everyone. So it's way later than I would like to be eating. It's around 6 o'clock, but we made it, didn't we? And yeah, now we're gonna eat. He will probably have all of the mango. What are you doing? Are you silly? He'll have he'll have some of the chicken, and I'm not so sure about the cucumbers. He sometimes loves them, sometimes doesn't. So we'll see how he does with all this, and I'll let you know how we make out. Anyways, we will eat, and then we'll see how we do after that. I'm also not sure how much he's gonna eat, because he snacked on like a mango pit for a while I was cooking, because that's the only way I could get cooking done. So we'll see, but hopefully this is some yummy pizza and we'll get some food in. So let's go, let's eat. All right, everyone, so I got my baby down to bed. We do a nursing session before bed. We generally do on like daycare days. His nursing sessions are just in the morning and before bed. But today he didn't have one in the morning because he woke up so much over the night. So fingers crossed that he sleeps better tonight. But anyways, now I am just sitting down. I just packed his lunch. Pro tip for you, if he doesn't finish dinner, and there's like decent pieces, like portions that he didn't eat, I just kind of reuse that for lunch the next day. So he didn't finish a lot of his mango and his cucumbers. He liked to like nibble on a lot of the pesto chicken and the pizza. So I just packed up some of the mango and the rest of the mango that he didn't eat, the rest of the cucumbers he didn't eat, and then I grabbed some pesto chicken that I shredded and didn't use and put it in there for his lunch tomorrow, and I also put a little croissant with avocado on it. So that'll be his lunch, and then I used the rest of the mango that I chopped up and some strawberries for his lunch, or his snack. So there you go, I just did that. So now I am sitting down. I'm gonna relax. I'm going to sip on some of my bubbly and have some chocolate pretzels. Delicious. And I think that really concludes what I eat in a day and what my baby eats in a day. This was a very different vlog for me to film, so I hope that it was enjoyable. Please comment down below and let me know what you thought. what you generally eat in a day, if we have any similarities. And then also if you have any suggestions for future vlogs that you'd like to see, I would love to hear that. So with that, thank you all so much for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video on your way out. Like I said, comment down below. That really gets my video out there to more people. And I just want to remind you all, everyone who's here, everyone who's watching, and everyone who has made it to this part, I appreciate you so much. If you did get to this end part of the vlog, please just comment a little food emoji for me so I know who stuck around. But I so appreciate you all. I hope you have the best night, best day, best whatever it is that you are watching this, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.